I'm going into the upside down to make a Demogorgon cake for Stranger Things season 5. All right, first thing we're gonna do is make our cake board. So this is my wooden cake board. I have my threaded rod here. This is a pretty thick one, so it's gonna make sure that the cake doesn't fall over, and I'm just gonna attach that to the board. There we go. I'm gonna cut and tort the cake layers. I'm gonna cut them first because it's gonna be so much easier because this is the torso of the cake. Now the Demogorgon has been in every single season, so I thought this would be the best thing to do. This is gonna be another one of those cool bust torso cakes. All right, this part is pretty straightforward. I'm just gonna start stacking the cake with vanilla buttercream. All right, I'm at a midway point where I pretty much have to use some type of stability for this cake, otherwise it's gonna get crushed. So I have this small cake board here, but before I can put that on, I'm gonna cut all these dowels to the same exact length. That's gonna hold this up so I can keep stacking the cake. All right, it's time to carve the cake now, so I'm just gonna use a knife to do that, and I'm just going for the general shape of this because I still have to coat it with chocolate ganache after. All right, the carving is done, so I just have to do the crumb coat now because I put so many crumbs everywhere with this. We don't want to get those in that final coat, so quick crumb coat, then we're gonna start adding the chocolate ganache. I'm gonna start adding the ganache to this cake now, so I made up a big bowl of it. Now we just have to simply add a thin layer. I don't wanna do it too thick, but I am gonna start adding on more as I go. All right, I have this pretty much covered in the chocolate ganache, but I'm gonna actually start adding a little more to it to kind of build it out. So I'm gonna start adding the pecs onto the Demogorgon and also kind of define his back. All right, I finished adding the chocolate ganache, so now it's time to start adding the modeling chocolate, and that's really what's gonna bring this cake to life. In order to get the modeling chocolate to stick, I'm gonna start steaming the cake. That's gonna melt the outer layer of this chocolate so it can stick to it. All right, so I put all the petals on this face. That's what I'm gonna call them because it looks like a flower right now. And then I also just carved out the inside to kind of make it like a little deep in there because when I painted, I really wanted it to look like this mouth is really open. I think it'll be a really cool effect. So now I'm just gonna start detailing all the rest of the body. I'm gonna save the little teeth on his face for last just because they're white and I gotta paint this cake first. All right, so I pretty much added all the pieces of the modeling chocolate to kind of define it all. But now I'm just gonna start adding a lot of details with all these modeling tools to kind of start adding in like a lot of the muscle fibers. I think this is really just gonna kind of detail everything out. And then after that, I can start to paint it. The airbrushing added so much. I really love the definition that it gave it. And you can really see like a lot more details from the modeling chocolate by just shading out and adding those shadows like underneath the pecs and the rib cage. So I love how that turned out. So the last thing I need to do now is start adding the teeth. And I'm actually gonna make this with gum paste, which is pretty much like fondant, but it dries really hard. So this is gonna be a lot easier for me to place it onto the cake.
A few moments later.
It took a really long time, but I made all the teeth. They're really small and it was a little complicated to do, but I did it. But first I'm going to paint the inside of this like a glossy color because it's the inside of the mouth, so it should look like it's wet. I'm just going to use this edible glaze to do that. It's time to add the teeth now, so I'm using these tweezers to help me stick them on one by one. That makes this Demogorgon cake complete. I think it turned out amazing. There's a lot of details to this cake that I love. I love how the inside of the mouth turned out, and I also love how the details of the body popped with the airbrushing. So if you like this cake, make sure that you like the video, subscribe to the channel if you have not. Let me know any other cakes that you want to see me make, and until then, I'll see y'all in the next one.